Hello, this is Stephen Harris, a head trader from Falcon Global, where we model best practices for investors, traders, and day traders from entry to exit every trading session. In this daily video, I provide my opinion and insights of current market trends, market timing, volatility, and hedge risk levels for the upcoming day for the key U.S. financial markets. It is 7:15 a.m. Central Time, and I am recording this in preparation for market day, February the 13th, 2015. Full disclaimers are at the end of the video, but be aware that this is for educational purposes only, and only you are responsible for the investing or trading decisions that you make. So let's dive into the key highlights of today's market report. In overnight action, generally up across all four of the broad market indice futures markets, with the Russell actually being slightly the most bullish, but all four are up slightly, and no worries there as of the time of this cut. Crude oil also up about 0.26%. We have the euro about scratch, bonds down about 0.4%, and gold, probably the biggest mover of all the futures markets that we follow, is up about 0.8%. In overseas action, we have China up almost 1%, Hong Kong also up 1%, and then you have in Europe with Germany up about 0.5%, and the DAX, that would be the DAX, and then FTSE and United Kingdom up about 0.6%. Kind of the lone market of the key markets that's down. Japan down about 0.37%. In terms of the most important macroeconomic reports, obviously for today, much of our action this week was yesterday. There really isn't anything. We have one orange flag report, import prices, and that one will be taking place in just a few minutes here. Really after that, it's pretty much all clear. You do have this troublesome University of Michigan consumer sentiment report. Those have been very strong of late. I say troublesome in that it comes in the middle of the trading session, so perhaps that's the one thing you need to anchor on for today, occurring about 9 o'clock Central Time. In terms of our current volatility situation, things, as you would expect, continue to be relatively quiet. You see our short-term VIX down to a 12.36. As you make new all-time high areas, you expect that volatility will start to tape down. You see in the historical implied IV percentiles all really pretty much in the bottom third across the four indices. We did have standard deviation moves yesterday, but they were to the bullish side in 3 of the 4 indices, so pretty good action there. Nothing terribly troublesome or worrisome to influence our trading decisions. In terms of our regular daily report, pretty much the same here today. We're still considering this phase 3, looking for higher highs and higher lows. We are in a confirmed uptrend. We have had breadth confirmed. We've had the breakout confirmed now. We also have our active trader market posture solidly bullish. Position sizing opinions, both models are saying 100%. We are starting to get towards an overextended, and especially once we hit those all-time highs, not a lot of edge left here, so our market timing opinions have gone neutral on both the 1 and 3 day, slightly bullish on the 2 week. Market posture across all 4 indices are very solidly bullish. Do take note though, in the S&P, you have a near bullish cluster present. Same thing in the Dow, same thing in the Russell. You have a situation where these are not yet bullish clusters, but certainly are collecting. So that's just another one of those warning signs that, you know, a pullback here in the near future could very much be in play. Our threshold level remains a 0+, 0 being normal. And you see most of our volatility-based metrics are normal, with the exception being distribution days, the S&P at 6, NASDAQ at 5. We continue to worry a little bit about the VIX. It's been flipping back and forth inside the window and outside the window. Really, everything else is much the same. All of our key intermarket risk aversion indicators are risk on. VIX is inside the acceptable window for option income strategies. And let's see here of the other key daily updated reports. Market posture solidly green. Utilities and energy continue to be the lone holdouts, but these are actually starting to build some separation from that flat moving average lines that we had for so long on this indicator. So these are looking much more solidly bullish, both in the short, intermediate, as well as long-term time frames on market posture. If we look at our percent, obviously utilities continues to get a lot of weakness, and other than that, everything was pretty solid. In fact, we'll start to take more and more note as these high beta sectors are looking to become the performers, and the low beta sectors the relative lowest performers. So there definitely seems to be more and more indications of rotation going on in the sectors. So as this continues to flesh out, you may have to start considering moving and reallocating some of your portfolio. If you've been loaded up on utilities and healthcare, that may not be the story in 2015. If we do get solidly bullish, the high beta sectors are going to heat up and may be the primary news. We don't know yet, but we're going to have to take a look at that situation. And I think that's it. Oh, here we go. I was looking for our industry chart that we get from Shadow Trader. And retail, railroads, transportation, internet, healthcare still are the top 5 and should be dominating your attention. As always, greatly appreciate your liking us on YouTube, as well as your other favorite social media platforms, where we should be there on all the typical social media platforms that have trader activity. And of course, emails and questions to support@falconglobaltraders.com. More information about any of the live trading rooms. We have live trading rooms that support the equity and ETFs as a kind of a stock trader, core portfolio trader, as well as swing. And then of course there's an options room. And then last is a futures, which is focused of course on intraday on 8 different key futures markets. Disclaimers as always. Hit the pause button if you need more time to see all that is listed here. And then of course, as always, we greatly appreciate you each and every day in our Falcon Global Trader community. Thank you and good trading.